My first thought on multiples is they're mostly crap because there's the perspective. So perspective is the missing word. So I'll answer that question with a quick test, right? And we can talk more about this if you want. So let's take, we have this $2 million company, and this is just for math purposes, okay? I'm not trying to imply multiples or anything else. Got $2 million company, we look at it, they make $200,000 the way they do it, they make 10% to the bottom. We look at it with our buyer, and we go, you know what, man, I could make 20% of the bottom, no problem with this business. If we bolt this business onto my business, I guarantee we can make $400,000, no problem. And forgetting why and how and everything, let's go ahead and pay them the $2 million they want because we love this company and all the other reasons we want to do that, because you have to have a lot of reasons to want to do that. Well, let's say we do, we're going to just write you a check for $2 million. That person is going to go around telling everybody they got 10 times their EBITDA.
Yes.
What did the buyer pay?
In their mind, 5 times.
It's not in their mind, so that's wrong. They actually paid 5 times.
Okay.
Because they're going to make those cuts. Those things are going to happen, right?
Yeah.
It's not bet on pie in the sky sales stuff. So I should have said without sales hooey involved in it.
Yeah.
So it's not about paying somebody on projections and forward thinking. It's about realistic add backs, which are a misnomer also. So when you look at the EBITDA, what's my multiple? Well, every buyer I know, and I know hundreds of them, they want to be paid back for their investment within 60 months, right?
Yeah.
That's a 5 times multiple round.
Yeah.
If I paid you 15 times, I'd get in this argument constantly. It's hard to win and don't necessarily win, just telling the story. But I had guys, well, I got 13 times for my company. It's okay. From your perspective, that's lovely, but you got to stop telling people that. I'll go another one. Arnie Bellini told everybody he's getting 16, 17 times for ConnectPlus. You can look it up right now. I forget where it is. I've read it before online. Maybe it's on channel EE or wherever. The phone model came out and told everybody they got 5 times. They paid 5 times. I was astounded. Like, oh, thank God somebody finally said this out loud. And, if you remember the news, they riffed about 250 people. They got rid of a couple underperforming divisions. So it wasn't about maybe someday I'm going to make money from this.
Yeah.
It's they went in and made the company right-sized as they knew they would. And then whatever else they do from sales and stuff is gravy on top of that. Yeah. So they paid 5. The seller thought he got 15.
Yeah.
Well, which one's right? They're both right.
They're both right. Yeah. It's perspective.
Broker networks. Well, the seller broker network's perspective touts the sell side version. Yes. And one of the reasons they do that is they don't have privy to why the buyer paid what they paid.
Correct.
They could easily say, look, I got this guy 10 times his trailing. Okay, great. What's the buyer going to do with it? Because he's not going to wait 10 years to get his money back.
Makes sense.
And for anybody that's want to be a buyer, there's nobody on here that's want to be a buyer, that you're not going to wait 10 years to get your money back or 15 years to get your money back. You're going to want your money back in 48 to 60 months, maybe 72 months if there's some other dripping wet, real good ideas to do that. Yeah. You need to figure out how to get there. So part of our job is doing the modeling that we need to do. We have our own proprietary financial modeling. We call it a purchase price model, but it's a lot more than that. It analyzes customers, it analyzes their P&Ls and balance sheets and cash flow and their HR and coming and going and trailing and forward and all kinds of fun stuff. But it doesn't rely on a bunch of hooey. So it's very straight up. It's very conservative. And the idea is that conservatively, there's this whole purchase price tab that everything feeds to dynamically. But the point is on pulling the levers, like, hey, if we believe this is about the free cash flow it's going to do, how much do I have to pay and how do I need to pay it to make a deal work where I can get a return on my investment and return on cash within a definable window of time if all these things are reasonably true. So if we're conservatively modeling that, then it's a high degree of likelihood that those reasonably things will actually become true. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
And if they don't, we're going to make them true because people are going to lose their, we're going to right size HR and get rid of crappy clients and whatever, right?